The evening kicked off with an electrifying tag team match featuring the formidable duo of Bugsy McGraw and Rufus R. Jones taking on the Assassins, managed by the legendary Paul Jones. It's important to note that these aren't the same Assassins that were inducted into the esteemed Wrestling Observer Hall of Fame, sparking curiosity about the multiple iterations of this mysterious team. The original duo of the Assassins, Jody Hamilton and Tom Bernesto, dominated the wrestling scene for an impressive 15 years. Jody Hamilton, in particular, went on to become one of the most influential wrestling trainers of the late 90s and early 2000s, overseeing the WCW power plant and mentoring notable stars like Bill Goldberg. To maintain the allure of wrestling kayfabe, the Assassins had to don their masks several blocks away from the arena, avoiding the prying eyes of eager fans who were desperate to uncover their true identities. While Assassin number 2, Ray Hernandez, later found success as a star in the UWF under the moniker Hercules, Jody Hamilton admits that his tag team partner lacked the experience and expertise of a seasoned ring general. Hernandez was primarily a singles wrestler throughout his career, and this sudden foray into tag team wrestling presented him with a formidable challenge. Nonetheless, Hernandez saw potential in the gimmick and recognized the lucrative opportunities it could bring in the mid-Atlantic territory. Bugsy McGraw's unorthodox antics in the ring drew amusement as he darted around like an energetic child. Although he may appear simple-minded, it should be noted that Bugsy actually holds a Bachelor of Arts degree, proving that there's more to him than meets the eye. During the match, Bugsy unleashed a barrage of punches, knocking down one of the Assassins. He then executed a stylish spin and showcased his exuberant personality, captivating the crowd. Meanwhile, the announcer mentioned that wrestling fans would have the opportunity to hear from Tony Schiavone, a newcomer to the scene who had previously worked as a minor league announcer. The host expressed some humorous skepticism about Tony's appearance, likening him to someone who might be involved in shady activities at a family-oriented Italian restaurant in Jersey. Amidst the chaos, the play-by-play announcer's partner, Bob Caudle, seemed disgruntled and unenthusiastic about being present at the event. This provoked commentary about Bob's sour demeanor, questioning why anyone would want to be friends or even married to him. The announcer couldn't comprehend how Bob became the voice of the mid-Atlantic territory, perceiving him as lacking authenticity and sounding bored. Rufus R. Jones entered the ring with shaky legs, a unique sight in tag team wrestling where someone typically bursts forth with fiery vigor. He's been likened to a hybrid of Bobo Brazil and Sapphire, an unusual combination that perfectly complements his entertaining style. Unfortunately, Rufus failed to execute a schoolboy roll-up properly, faltering in his delivery. Yet, he exhibited extraordinary resilience, enduring a flurry of punches with an unwavering spirit. At one point, Bugsy found himself cornered by the Assassins, but he fought back with a ferocious display of elbows and chest, beating. Rufus then unleashed a powerful attack, slamming one of the Assassins, Jody Hamilton, into the turnbuckles. However, Jody, seemingly made of iron, struggled to throw a solid punch, shaking his hand in discomfort. The announcers playfully compared him to being made out of fruit roll-ups instead. While Rufus may have been perceived as more of a taker rather than a striker, his reaction to the punches induced laughter and wondered if he possessed the babyface fire or was simply fighting off pneumonia. In a thrilling climax, Bugsy made a fiery comeback, delivering a series of powerful punches to one of the Assassins. However, his triumph was short-lived as the other Assassins seized the opportunity and blindsided him. Jody Hamilton capitalized on the opening, executing a skillful schoolboy pin on Bugsy, ultimately sealing the victory for the Assassins. While the Assassins may not have possessed the technical prowess of renowned wrestlers like Ricky Steamboat or Ric Flair, they made the most of their abilities. Bugsy McGraw unfortunately displayed sloppy punches and technique that paled in comparison to his peers. Rufus R. Jones, on the other hand, exhibited boundless energy throughout the match, though he did have a minor miscue with a roll-up. Jody Hamilton controlled much of the action, resulting in a more punch-based style, which some viewers found excessive. In the end, the Assassins claimed the victory in a match that saw limited involvement from Rufus, much to the disappointment of fans.